Hello everyone, Nubkeks here and welcome to my AMA for September, where I answer all the lovely questions that you guys have been asking me in the AMA channel of my Discord. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first question we've got is from Nikarasu, who says, is Kel'Thuzad broken? I don't think so. Kel'Thuzad, it looks to me like he's probably pretty good. Again, I think he's the perfect example of the new hero syndrome, where new heroes, particularly complicated ones like Kel'Thuzad, that are simply mechanically difficult, it takes quite a while for people to get used to it and to really get the most out of the hero. So I really don't expect to see the most out of Kel'Thuzad for the first little while. I actually felt the same was true with Garrosh, though I did feel that Garrosh was easier than Kel'Thuzad. And then Blizzard went and buffed him loads, and now Garrosh is insanely strong. I think they buffed him prematurely. But yeah, I expect we won't see too much out of Kel'Thuzad, except from very good players at the start. He looks like he could be pretty solid though. We'll see how he goes. Yeah, I think he's a cool hero. Next question's from Cascon. He says, why did you betray HOTS? So I haven't betrayed HOTS, I'm still playing HOTS. I literally, the day I'm recording this, I literally just did a stream today where I streamed Heroes of the Storm. 3 games of Heroes of the Storm in a row, and then at the end of it I got asked a question. It's like, when are you coming back to Heroes of the Storm? Sitting there saying, well, I've just been playing online on stream for you guys. So that's literally what we've been doing for the last hour here on stream. That you're watching the stream of me playing it. I'm playing it. Hello, you're watching it right now. Don't panic. Next question is from Homer12346. What conditions have to be met for you to go out with Trinivere? Oh well. Never sleep with your mods. Never mix business and pleasure. Homer12346. Also, Trinivere would probably have to be a woman. I don't know why I said probably. I mean, definitely would. Never mind. Moving on. Next question is from Roberto33. Do you agree it's a good idea to mod all of your Twitch subs on your YouTube stream if you move over to the YouTube platform permanently? No. Next question is from Double, who says, what do you think of Blizzard removing clans from heroes? I actually think it's just fine. I actually don't mind it at all. I think the game is a lot better when it's not focused on like lockdown and chain CCs and then using clans to remove it. I think that's just bad design. For me, one of the big reasons I don't mind it is because clans is a very difficult ability to use, and it's very much underutilized outside of the highest levels of play. And it just makes for this really weird balance thing where, you know, people are told, oh, well, you know, look, if you watch the pro games, they always choose clans. Yet you can, if you look at the win rates, oftentimes clans will be by far the lowest win rate talent. And let's say, for example, gold, for example. I'm not sure specifically in what leagues, but, you know, like in kind of like the leagues that most people are in, it's not actually relevant talent. It's not actually relevant to the way those leagues are played. So I think I like that supports are not just like these cleanse bots. I think that's good. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think the game is in a good design spot if it's based around this very snap and predictive reaction time ability that becomes a mandatory talent at level 7 that every support must have. Any support without it can't be played, and you know, that's not even representative of, again, most levels of play that most people are playing at. So I think that's just silly. Drow19Hunter95 says, how do I make really good tea? Okay, well, usually it's very easy. You usually put the tea bag in some hot water for about 3 to 4 minutes. Give it a stir, remove the tea bag. That's basically it. That's it. It's really that simple. You can add milk if it's the type of tea that takes milk. Dash of milk. And that's it. There you go. That's why tea's so great. You can make all these different kinds of tea, and they're all really easy. One thing, I see you got like a green tea icon here. I would say be careful with green tea, because green tea is a tea that's very sensitive to being overbrewed. At least that's what I find. Brew it for too long, gets bitter. So I normally give it like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes in a stir. That's what I like, how I like green tea. Yeah, there you go. It's really that simple. You're now a Grandmaster Tea Maker. The next question is from Winston Puppy, Gregor Stone Spirit. He says, Kevin, how tall are you? I guess 1.5 meters. That's 4'11". No, I'm pretty short though. I think I'm 5'8", something like that, roughly speaking. I actually haven't measured myself in a while. I think I'm about 5'8". Alright, our next question is from Salady, who says, will you let the door stop us? Oh god, so yeah, this was from obviously our Warcraft raiding guild. As we were on the very last night, the very final night of vanilla World of Warcraft, we were fighting a boss called the Twin Emperors in Encourage, and we were having trouble on them. We died a couple of times. And they're like basically the third last boss of Encourage, but the second last actual hard boss. There's one after them that's very easy, and then there's Cthulhu who's the final boss. And this is right at the end of Vanilla WoW, and we came up to it. We wiped on this boss, and we're not sure what happened, but anyway, we got back to them, and the door to the boss room was locked and wouldn't open. It was totally bugged. Basically, the door to the room locks when you go into combat, when you start the fight with the boss, so you can't run away. But yeah, even though we died, it's supposed to open again once the fight ends, whether you win or you lose. Well, it didn't open again, so we got totally stuck, and yeah, it wouldn't open, so we just had to give up and move on, because otherwise the option was to kind of sit around for another week, because this is like right at the start of the week, was to sit around for just several days with nothing to do at level 60, because we'd done everything else. Just wait around just to beat like 2 more difficult bosses, one that we'd already like fought and died to a couple of times. So we just said, you know what, screw that. So we had to move on and come back to that like a later time when we're kind of over leveled, but oh well. Next question's from Draco. Do you think that Kel'Thuzad would be viable in the competitive scene right from the beginning? How high do you rate his complexity and capabilities? I mean, yeah, he might be good. I'm not sure. It's really hard to say. I expect he might be a decent pick. The big thing to look out for that's extremely difficult to judge from PTR, because it's so unrepresentative of the competitive scene, is how he actually functions in like an organized competitive environment where team fights are much more considered, where people are much more focused on the objectives and such. So for example, you know, quests, like that's the big concern with Kel'Thuzad would be that his quest, which is to root heroes and things like that, that could be extremely difficult to complete in the competitive scene, perhaps, because you simply won't have the fights, or people will be very well aware of playing around the fights and they know how to play around it, and you won't get your quest stacked on time to be relevant. That is a potential thing that could happen. That's why Butcher is actually very good in Hero League, but never sees any playing competitive. Why? Because people die all the time in Hero League for stupid reasons, but they won't as much in competitive. And certainly along the top teams, they'll never die for stupid reasons. They'll never be just like completely overextended like on their own and get ganked by the Butcher. They'll see it coming, like it won't happen in competitive, so the Butcher will never finish his quest. Whereas you finish it very quickly in Hero League games, particularly low levels, you can finish it extremely quickly and snowball really hard. Same thing might kind of happen with Kel'Thuzad. It's not as extreme, but it might happen. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out. And then, yeah, so I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I think he might be okay. I mean, if you look at other mages, they're fairly situational, so it might be in the same sort of spot as those. I don't know. We'll see. All right, the next question's from Tokyo. He says, why did you get a dog, and why did you name it as Winston? Well, so we got a dog. So I live with my family still, and it's supposed to be my sister. He's my sister's dog, technically. So she really wanted a dog, and she decided to get a dog, and now that we're obviously, you know, all adults, it was like, well, there's no reason not to, really. It's not going to get in the way, and kind of, yeah, I just thought it'd be nice, and it's great. He's fantastic. So there you go. And Winston is actually, my ex suggested the name, and I was like, yeah, that's a great name. I just really like the name. I think it's like unique. You know, I've never met another dog named Winston. I think it's got lots of character to it. Obviously, it's a reference to Overwatch, which no one else appreciated but me. I thought that was cool. But yeah, I just think it's a cool name. And Winston's awesome, and it suits him, so there you go. Next question's from KFC. It says, what food/meals do you eat most often? Ooh, that's a good salt. So salty. Oh boy. Well, it's really bad, but like one of the things I'm eating most often at the moment, or a couple of things, are like chicken nuggets, spring rolls, and like cup of soups. It's so bad, like it's so lazy, but it's basically like the stuff that's really easy to cook after a live stream. It's like finish a live stream, you're kind of tired after it, you know, because it's pretty intense doing live commentary and live presenting and all that stuff on top of playing the game. It's something you don't really appreciate until you do it, I think. But yeah, just like shove a few chicken nuggets or spring rolls in the oven, come back like 15 minutes later and grab them, and hey, they're done, and it's a nice unhealthy meal. Or then cup of soup, same thing. It's like boil a kettle and there you go, boom, it's great. I also drink quite a lot of coffee and tea. Again, it's just like boil the kettle and boom, there it is. I should probably take more time out of the day to actually cook some healthier stuff, Yeah, I probably should. You're making me feel bad with that question. Thanks, KFC. Thank you so much. Next question is from Locksman, who says, "Do you prefer the taste of cat food or dog food?" I don't know. Like some of that dog food Winston's got, it's pretty good. And he'll eat like ham and chicken and stuff like. He eats human food, salami. Like he really loves that stuff. And that stuff's good. I'd say probably dog food. Cat food looks kind of gross. Use dog food. They got like like dried meats and stuff to chew on. Some of it looks nice. I mean, there've been a couple of days where I'm like, ooh, what's that? Like, ooh, bacon flavor. Oh no, wait, no, that's dog food. Better not eat that. So there you go, dog food, 100%. All right, next question is from Crab Fish Cake, who says, "How will the new streaming schedule look like, if there is one?" So I had to re-record this bit. You'll notice that some of the AMA stuff, it's taken me a long time to edit this. I've been very lazy, so I'm still talking about Kel'Thuzad being on the PTR, and then obviously there's Anna PTR footage in the background. So it's been a little all over the place. But yeah, there is a new streaming schedule. It's called Hero League a Day. You might have seen it. I play Hero League every day. At the moment, it's just one game a day. Yeah, I sit there, I chill out, answer your questions, play one game, break it down, talk about how it went, what could have been different, what I could have done better, what I did well, what other players did well, all that sort of stuff. And I'm actually really happy with that. And then on Fridays is where I take one of your games. People can just send the games in and I'll just raffle it and choose one randomly and cover that game on Friday and kind of break it down for them. So I think that's a nice streaming schedule. I'm considering, maybe perhaps making some of those streams longer, or I don't know, or maybe, doing a fun, team game stream once a week. I'm not sure about that. No direct plans on that yet, but something I'd always consider. And then I'm definitely considering, Strategy Saturday is a series that I'm starting as well, and it's very much in its infancy, but I'm really enjoying it, playing Age of Empires, things like that. So I considered making that a stream as well, like a kind of a longer stream, maybe like just 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours, sit down, chill out, play some sort of strategy game. So that might be something I do, but at the moment they've just been videos because it's just handier to get people together to play when it's not live. But maybe there will be like a Strategy Saturday stream, perhaps. And then Sunday's day off for sure, because I need to work less and take more time off. But yeah, for the moment it's every weekday, Hero League a day. I think it's good. I think it's going well. So yeah, there you go. All right, next question here is from Raven Drake. It says, "Nubkeks, do you watch anime, and which one is your favorite?" No, no, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna disappoint so many of you guys with this, but I don't like anime very much at all. And this is also kind of this is also probably gonna really tilt some of you. I used to like it a lot when I was a child. I used to love anime when I was a kid. I love watching cartoons. Yeah, cartoons. I did seriously though. I enjoyed all like the kids ones, like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that sort of stuff. Digimon I even liked too. And bits and bobs like that. Like they were cool. They were fun. I don't like them as much as an adult. I'm sure there are some good ones, and I'd be willing to check them out. I don't like a lot of the. What would you say? I don't like this. I just don't like the the typical anime style, storytelling style, the type of characters that does nothing for me. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't find it interesting or engaging or immersive. It just seems silly to me. But maybe there's like more anime styles. I don't know. You can suggest that might be more aimed towards adults. That anime that's like not really at all like anime. It's like I don't know. That's a really bad description. But no, so I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, then the final question is from Whiteface Man. He says, "If you drop some new merch, will it sell like a god church? Seriously, any Nubkeks merch?" You know what? I have been considering it, and we might do something like that. Yeah, I think it's not a terrible idea. I just haven't got around to actually sitting down and organizing it, but maybe I will. Like, I don't know, fun t-shirts or something. I don't really. If you guys have suggestions for what sort of merchandise you'd like to see, or like what could even be on it. Like I don't really know. Like, do I have catchphrases or something you'd really associate with the channel that could even go on that sort of stuff? It'd be really useful to get ideas anyway, because I need ideas before that would ever be put into practice. But yeah, no plans right now, but it's something that I think could be fun to do in the future. So yeah, if you guys have good ideas, that'd be cool. Alright guys, and that is the end of this month's AMA, and for the time being as well, the final AMA, because I want to basically incorporate the AMA stuff into the Hero League a Day series, the live streams I'm doing now, where I'll, you know, while we're sitting in the queue and in the draft, I'll spend a lot of time, you know, answering whatever questions you guys have, whatever they may be, and I'll really answer kind of anything on any topic, just, you know, to chill out and have fun. Like, that's kind of the purpose of the streams, is that, yeah, we're playing a Hero League game a day, but it's also, you know, just fun, laid back, just having a chat about, you know, how the day is going, or what's up with you or me or whatever it might be. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to just combine the AMA into that from now on, and we'll see how it goes. I might always come back, especially if you guys want like full dedicated AMA videos in the future. But that's sort of the plan at the moment. So thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you guys all on the live streams very, very soon. So yeah, until then, bye bye.
Understood. Orders received. Let's get to work. The pain is coming. I make quick work of them. Let's get to work. You're gonna be okay. Nanoboost administered. I made quick work.
I must retreat.
Night falls once more, and soon the Chandlers shall rise again.
Affirmative. Enemy contact.
The Shamblers rise!
Tomorrow. I make quick work.
Unfortunate for you.
Very well.
Mayhem!
Enemy in my sight.
Keep destroyed! This is bad!
On the attack. Thanks for the heal.
That's enough seeds! Now, let my terror grow!
Double kill!
Affirmative. اسمع كلام الأكبر منك.
It is time to harvest. Bring my terror to life. Rise, my terror. Sap the life from your enemies.
Understood. Enemy contact. Restoring your head. Enemy understood. Heading down. Nano, that minute.
Excellent healing, friend.
Young again.
Your terror, my child, has fallen!
All in buena.
Heads up! The boys under attack!
The enemy's terror has gone.
Nanoboost administered.
Nerf this! Your core is under attack!
Acknowledge. Doa, mama, papa. Recovered. Affirmative. Not done. Thanks for the healing.
Attack.
On the move.
The
Good
patriarchs
hit.
will be pleased.
Orders received. Heading out. Understood.
The sun dawns. My children must sleep. For now.
Affirmative.
I am restored.
Very well. Enemy contact.
Thank you, my friend.
I would steal this tomorrow.